I'm down here in southern Indiana in Madison at the Ohio River at Rock and Thunder River Tours, and I'm here with Captain Paul.
Thank you for coming, Misty.
Yeah, it's a great day. So tell me, how long have you been doing this?
This is our 9th season in Madison on the Ohio River.
So, you know, summer is full of road trips. We always want to get out on the road. This is a different type of road trip, I guess. We can see different things that you can't see by car, and you have 4 different tours, so you can see different things.
We do, and the interesting thing about this section of the river that we operate on is the road doesn't follow it. So the only way that you can see this section of the where we do tours is by a boat tour. Things that you can see, you can't see. I mean, the bald eagles have come back in good numbers. We've located 6 of their nests. Every tour that we go out, we see bald eagles.
Wow.
We've seen as many as 10 or 12 on a tour. Other things as well, beavers occasionally, river otters, bobcats. 2 years in a row on the Kentucky River, we've seen black bear.
Really?
That's it.
Wow. Now, see, that I have to get on this boat ride just to see that for sure. And you go through locks?
We do. On the Kentucky River, the 155-mile 2-day trip, we go through 4 locks that were built in 1838.
Wow.
The oldest original functioning locks in the United States, and it's just a really unique experience.
So you have a couple hours, a more extended trip, and then even an overnight and a dinner cruise
We
too,
do.
or?
So our standard tour is a 2-hour, 40-mile scenic tour. We stop a lot, share some interesting river stories, look at some wildlife, point out some historic areas of interest. Then we do a 5-hour lunch excursion where we run down to the outskirts of Louisville, and then we do a 2-day, 155-mile trip. We go all the way to Frankfort, Kentucky, spend the night in Frankfort, tour Buffalo Trace Distillery, and then come back the next day.
So you do some hiking on that, so it's more for the adventuresome
It's that
crowd.
tour. The Kentucky River does not have a lot of development. So to do that tour, you have to be able to climb up and down some stairs and climb some steep areas. That tour is the only tour where we limit people that you have to be able to climb up and down stairs and have good mobility. Other tours, we have people all the time with walkers and that have limited mobility. Our boats have really comfortable seats and easy for people to get in and out of.
So how fast does this thing go?
So the boat will do about 60. Okay.
Wow.
Now we don't ever go that fast. The boat, we've got 800 horsepower. We cruise at about 32 to 35 miles an hour. We stop often, and point out things of interest. It's just a nice, comfortable, smooth. There's nothing extreme about it. It's just a nice, smooth tour. But we cover a lot of distance in all of our tours.
I can't wait to check it out in a little bit. But tell me, as we go along down through the river, will we see a lot of development, or is a lot of wooded shoreline?
Yeah, this area, we like this area so well because there is not a lot of development. It's lots of wooded shoreline, and that's what makes the wildlife so abundant through here. And then historic, there's an abandoned town site down here. There was an area where river pirates set up in the 1800s.
Oh, that's cool.
We share some interesting stories about that.
And what's your season? When do you start? When is about the end cap?
So we open Memorial Day weekend, and then we run through the middle of October. As the leaves start to turn color.
I was going to see if you did fall foliage
beautiful,
tours.
absolutely beautiful. And it all depends on the river conditions. You can't fight the river. Sometimes the river comes up, sometimes it goes down, and but it's got its own character. And when the river conditions are good, we open up in May and go until it starts getting chilly.
You can find out more about Rock and Thunder River Tours at visitindiana.com and other wonderful things to do in Indiana.